My name, Edmund Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. I would like to take this opportunity to amplify my voice loudly and seriously to the attention of the leadership of the country and to the attention of every South Sudanese, whoever you are, whatever you are doing in any part of the world or in South Sudan. And also I'd like to raise my voice to be heard by the developmental and humanitarian agencies in terms of UN family and international organizations. My story is about a forgotten community of section of South Sudanese in a place called Alail Payam of Akobo County. As we speak now, our brothers and sisters in Alail Payam of Akobo County, which are mainly South Sudanese from Anyuak section or Anyuak tribe, are being forgotten. They are facing multiple shocks in their community. Without attention, we only see few media articles around the call of the community leaders and elders and intellectuals of Anyuak appealing for returnees who are in Alail to be assisted with humanitarian assistance. As I speak now, I have come across a shocking situation and moment where I realize that Alail Payam of Akobo County is a forgotten area, and people there are facing shocks of the climate change, which is mainly the floods. And as now we see flood have resumed, they're going to have another heavy floods and nobody talks about them. And also they are faced with the intercommunal violence where their villages are also banned by armed youth or by armed groups. These all sufferings are facing our people of Alail Payam of Akobo County. So my description of Alail is a suffering community that is forgotten, and they're suffering in silence. I would like to raise this voice of mine to draw attention of everyone to realize that our section of brothers and sisters in Alail Payam of Akobo County, who are mainly Anyuak, are suffering in silence. We have a collective responsibility to speak on their behalf, to stand behind their suffering, and to draw the attention of every leader in the country, in Jonglei State, in Akobo County, within the UN family, international organizations, that we should have a response to the suffering of our own people of Anyuak in Alail Payam of Akobo County. Their suffering should be a turning point that will make us all work towards communities are forgotten communities. I know there's so many communities in Sudan that are forgotten. Alail is part of those communities, as equal as like Koma in Upper Nile, which also they are forgotten community of Koma, and their suffering is equal as Alail. But I would like to take this opportunity to urge UNMISS in particular, and UN agencies like UN OCHA, which did an assessment in Alail Payam, that there's a need to send a rescue mission to Alail and to draw attention to the situation of our own brothers and sisters in Alail Payam of Akobo County, because we need to reduce violence in that particular Payam. Secondly, we need to respond to shocks that they are facing, for instance, like the climate shocks, and of course, other shocks are there that you can describe, other forms of shocks that affect human society. So my appeal, I'm raising a voice of an appeal, I'm raising a hand of an appeal that all of us should take responsibility to ensure Alail Payam of Akobo County is not a forgotten community, and they should not be suffering, because safety and protection of civilians in Alail Payam of Akobo County is at a maximum risk that require attention. And that's why I like to appeal to the governor of Jonglei State that there's a need to draw attention to that area. To His Excellency President, there's a need to do something around Alail, and to the MPs that represent Anyuak community, they should speak on the situation of Alail. And for UN agencies, there's a need to have a field mission to Alail Payam of Akobo County. They are forgotten community. Thank you very much.